Anxiety is our body's natural defence mechanism, and it's there to protect us from potential dangers. And as a result of that, it can cause a fight or flight reaction. So if you could imagine if there was a dinosaur chasing me now, I would either freeze where I am or I'd be prepared to fight it. So by nature, anxiety is a protective thing, but that's only in the short term. It's when we start to feel anxiety all the time, then it becomes a clinical diagnosis. So whilst anxiety is there as a protective thing, and it means that we can either freeze or fight a potential danger in our lives, if we experience that all the time, which a lot of autistic people do, it becomes clinical then. It raises alarm bells, because anxiety, if suffered for a long period of time, can have devastating impacts on our mental and indeed our physical health. And I'm sure you know yourself that anxiety is one of the most common co-occurring conditions that go alongside autism. So what are some of the signs and symptoms of anxiety? Let's go into that now. One of the first and probably one of the more common signs of anxiety is this elevation in your heart rate. You can feel every single beat of your heart, and sometimes you can get chest pain as well, and that can be really scary, especially if you're in the midst of an anxiety attack or you're going into or having a panic attack. And when our heart rate increases, our breathing rate goes up, so you'll probably find that you're having to breathe more during an anxiety attack or indeed a panic attack. And you might start noticing things like palpitations or sweating. And sometimes we can feel dizzy and lightheaded, and that can be awful. And oftentimes people will often describe a panic attack, for example, as a feeling like they're having a heart attack, or they feel like something's seriously wrong with them. And that can cause this accumulation effect of worrying, and it can make our panic worse. Anxiety is one of the more debilitating symptoms that go alongside my autism. Let me know in the comments, do you guys suffer from anxiety? How long have you had it for? And have you also got autism?